Happy Bakemas Day 11. Today we're doing a brownie mix. We haven't done a lot of brownie mixes so far. We've only done one, but we're moving on to some brownie mixes, and today is a peppermint brownie mix. To start, we need a quart-sized jar, washed and dried. Then we're going to need 1 1/3 cups of white flour, to which we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Whisk that together. Then we're going to spoon that into our jar. A canning funnel would be really handy. If you don't have one, you can always use parchment paper, wax paper, or some foil. Tape it together, or foil, I didn't have to use tape. However you do it, scoop your flour into your jar. Using a 1/4 cup measuring spoon or just a spoon, press your flour down as much as you can to push out any air that's in there, just so we can fit the rest of our ingredients in our jar. Once you've done that, give your jar a shake to even out the flour. And that just helps us achieve nice pretty layers when we look at our jar from the side. Next up, we're gonna add cocoa powder. We need 3/4 cups, and today I'm using Hershey's Special Dark Cocoa Powder. Regular cocoa powder is perfect. Level out your cocoa. You can go ahead and press it down if you want to. I just gave it a good shake to knock anything off the sides because cocoa powder is really sticky. Do you know why cocoa powder is really sticky? It's really staticky. It likes to just stick to everything. If you know, leave me a comment. But on top of that, we're going to put 1 1/2 cups of white sugar. Seems like a lot, but I'm trusting this recipe. I did borrow this recipe from Tina. She is a YouTuber. I will be sure to link her video down below. Oh boy, it will fit. That's so satisfying. All right, I am gonna give my sugar a little press down. Sugar itself is not going to compress a lot, but it's going to press our cocoa powder down a little bit. And then go ahead and give your jar a shimmy to even out the sugar layer. Next up, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I have mini ones. They don't have to be mini ones, but that's what I have. And lastly, we need a 1/4 cup of peppermint chips. Now, I didn't have any peppermint chips at my store, so I actually ordered these off of Amazon. I ended up using some Andie's peppermint pieces. You know the green Andie's mints? Well, they sell a red package and they're peppermint crunch thins. Andie's peppermint crunch thins. So I just took 8 of those and chopped them up real big, and this gave me a 1/4 cup. Now, I personally like peppermint a lot, so I think you should add more, and I might actually do that. Go ahead and fill up your jar with peppermint pieces. I mean, if we're gonna call them peppermint, you might as well add the peppermint. Yeah, so personally, in my opinion, I would add a 1/2 cup, just because I really like peppermint and chocolate. So 16 pieces, or thereabouts. Once you get all of your peppermint pieces in there, level them out. Go ahead and secure your lid on your jar. Grab a name tag and stick it on if you want. These are from the Dollar Tree, if you were curious, these name tags, as are my bows. There we go. Now, this to me is the Christmas brownie. Peppermint and chocolate, love it. Be sure to check down in the description below for the instructions on how to construct your brownie in a jar. And I will leave down below the instructions that your gift recipient will need to bake these brownies. If you're interested in seeing the rest of Bakemas, because we are not done yet, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you are notified when the rest of the episodes go live. And if you haven't seen the first 10 episodes of Bakemas, go ahead and check those out. Click here right on the screen, and I will see you guys there.